Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Trent from CourseCareers. Today I'm speaking with Abner, former D1 athlete, to talk about his journey breaking into tech sales. Abner, let's start with what are you doing today? What company do you work at? What is your role? And let's focus on where you're at today so then we can talk about how you got there.
Okay, well, I just recently started my new role as a sales development rep at Zago. It's a prop tech slash fintech company, and I've been in the process of breaking into tech sales for about 6 months now. And I initially got the job offer in June, so it's been a great experience so far.
Why did you decide tech sales?
So I've always been entrepreneurial minded, and I had just finished up my football career, and I came across a video one day by Cyrus Harden and Anthony O'Neill, and they were talking about tech sales, and like, this is something I can do. I feel like this is a position that you can come in and really learn about business and understand how a business truly works, because without sales, you don't have any business. So, I felt like it was just a good opportunity, and then all the benefits as far as working from home and the pay, of course, with me being such a young age, I feel like making that amount of money is going to be life changing. So those are just a few of the reasons why.
How has your life changed as a result of landing this SDR job today?
Oh, well, this position, along with my other businesses, put me in position to make six figures this year. So I'm 21 years old, and like I said, that's like I don't really have too much responsibility, so that's a lot of money. So you know, so I'm just really excited to really get started with this new journey and start scaling my businesses. And I'm even about to start my YouTube channel. I'm going to start posting more videos about how I broke into tech sales and just teaching about business things I learned. And so, I feel like this is just the start of something new, and it's only up from here. I'm going to just keep getting better and better and better. So.
Six figures at 21. What is that breakdown, that pie of money in of tech sales versus entrepreneurial, your own businesses? Because of the folks that are watching right now, I'm sure a lot of them want to make six figures as well.
Yeah.
And they're wondering, well, hey, can I do that in tech sales? Do I need to have a side business as well? What does that breakdown look like for you, just so folks can have a realistic expectation of
Mhm.
the money associated with being in tech sales?
Yeah, so tech sales is making up a big chunk of the six figures. And then I have a credit repair slash funding business on the side. And I also invest in real estate as a wholesale real estate investor. So um, those two, alongside with my tech sales salary, is going to put me in that position. So um, I feel like it's important to have a little side hustle on the side to just to make sure that you're not depending on anything, because the way the markets are right now, there's layoffs going on, there's all type of things going on. So I just feel like it's really important to diversify yourself and make sure you're not just relying on one thing.
Yeah, and landing a job as a sales development rep is that on ramp to absolutely set you up financially. And what's interesting about what you said, Abner, is you've heard of Cyrus, you've heard of AO. These guys are making real money
Yeah.
as a result of helping folks transform their lives and find education that's then going to teach them what they need to know, like what Course Careers did for you to land the job. And the cool thing about it, Abner, is when folks get in tech sales, they learn real skills, the skill of
Hmm.
selling, so they can
Yep.
always be in demand in the marketplace, be on a path to make six figures. But the folks that are especially passionate like you and that are motivated can then start talking about their journey, the challenges they had to overcome, what they
Hmm.
learned along the way, so other folks can do it too. And it
Yep.
creates a unique opportunity to then make additional money by helping folks get on a similar path.
Yep.
So, for folks to get started, step one is signing up for Course Careers, or at the very least, learning more at the free intro course that we've linked below. Why
Hmm.
did you decide to do Course Careers after you finished your football career? And it sounds like in your journey when you wanted to start.
Yep. So me, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna really do a lot of research into what I'm trying to get into. So when I first heard about tech sales, it really intrigued me. So I started watching YouTube videos. I'm watching all the influencers. I'm just typing in tech sales, how to break into tech sales. I'm watching every video that there is. And then I came across y'all's page because I know Cyrus and them were talking about it. So I check out y'all's videos. I watch probably every single interview on there. So um, after I watched every interview, I was like, yeah, I feel like it's time. I need to pull the trigger. I need to stop
Yeah.
sitting around and procrastinating because I keep seeing all these success stories. I don't want to be on the sideline where everybody else is, getting their new position. So I was like, it's time. I took the course and I had a lot of free time on my hands, so I was able to finish it in about a month. But so after I finished it, I began my process of applying to the jobs and things of that nature. But the way I was applying to the jobs, it wasn't the right way. I was, just uh, applying to every company that I saw. I wasn't really prospecting into the company. And, like you guys say, I should, you have to do the job to get the job. And that's what I wasn't doing. So I took about a month break after, I guess trying to break in, and I wasn't successful by doing the spray and pray method. And then I began actually prospecting into the companies and, reaching out to decision makers and, cold calling them and things of that nature. So after I began doing it the right way, it took me about a month to break in. So, you guys give us the information. I feel like we just need to take it, put our little spin to it, and then execute on that information.
You mentioned you originally took the leap of seeking out the information and starting on your journey to break into tech sales because you saw all of this opportunity that was awaiting you, and you had free time. Was there anything else going on in your life, or challenges or hurdles that you said, you know what, enough is enough. I need to stop making excuses. I need to buy the course now and actually start learning and taking the actions to get this job?
Yeah, I say it was at first it wasn't really any obstacles, but after, like I said, I started applying and I wasn't really getting anywhere. I took a break, and then during that time that I took the break, one of my closest friends, he had passed away. So, it was a really hard time. My emotions were everywhere. I was just going through a lot, and I was like he was my age. I'm 21. Me and him turned 21 5 days apart from each other. So it's like me and him were making plans about the summer and what we're gonna do, and then boom, he's not here. So it made me realize, I can't take any day for granted. Granted, I have to maximize every second I'm here. So I was like, I went back through the course, and then I actually like applied it instead of just trying to rush through it and just speed through everything. So I went back and really applied the information I learned, and like I said, it took me a month after that. So yeah,
Good, good, good. And what were some of your top lessons learned through the tech sales course at Course Careers?
some of the top lessons that I learned. You said,
Yeah.
uh, some of the top lessons I really liked how you guys talked about, I guess the prospecting because you always have to prospect to be able to find new people and things of that nature. And then one of the main things I learned is you just have to stay consistent. If you stay consistent and you just like I said, like I keep saying, apply the information, you'll be good. So
And
really,
you mentioned it taking you about a month to get through the course.
mhm.
How many companies did you end up applying to?
uh, after I started doing the correct method of applying, or just the spray and pray thing.
Let's talk about both. So when you were
Uh,
spraying and praying, what did that
yeah,
look like? And then what was the realization of this isn't going to work
yeah.
anymore?
Okay, so when I first started off and I was doing the spray and pray, I probably applied to over 300. I'm not even sure. I was just applying to every company I saw. So um, it was a lot. And then when I actually started applying the things that you guys taught me, I made about a list of 20 companies that I wanted to work for, and I ended up only reaching out to about five. And 4 out of 5 of those companies replied to me, and I booked a meeting with them, and got through the interview process, and I ended up getting an offer to the company that I'm at right now. So
What were some of your biggest lessons going through that process of interviewing with companies?
um, I learned that you have to really understand. I guess you have to do your research on the company. You can't really go in there and just you know be blind and not know what they do and don't understand their solution. You have to have a somewhat of an understanding, and you have to be able to, you know, make them feel comfortable that you're going to be able to sell that solution correctly. So, um, with the company that I did a lot of extensive research on them. I looked at the decision makers' LinkedIn, looked a little bit about what they did, and when I was ready to reach out to them. So, um, yeah, that's basically that.
What did you like most or find most valuable about going through the CourseCareers course?
The most valuable thing is I feel like it really gave me the foundation to break into tech sales. You guys gave us a lot of information as far as just really everything that we're doing. Because I just went through my boot camp, and a lot of things I was learning in my boot camp is things that you guys had already taught me in the course. So um, my manager was asking me questions and things of that nature, like things like what's an ICP, and I'm giving him the answer. He's impressed that I'm actually giving him the answer because I learned these things in course careers. So uh, yeah, that's one of the
What's next for you as you think about the upcoming 3 to 6 months in your new SDR role?
yeah. So my plan right now is just to really become the best salesperson I can be. I'm gonna, just focus and, try to work as hard as I can these next 3 months in this company that I'm at and really try to excel. Because I do plan on being an account executive someday, and I want to be a CEO and on my own company. So, um, right now I'm just gonna focus on becoming the best salesperson I can be, and then I have my side hustles, and like I said, I do real estate investing on the side. So, I'm gonna be doing that on my free time, and then uh, I'm just wherever life takes me from there. But that's the plan. Yeah.
Yeah, good. As you think about yourself, Abner, 6 months, 12 months ago,
Mhm.
put yourself in the perspective of the person out there that's similar to your background. That's like, you know what, I want to make a change.
Mhm.
I want to make six figures early.
Mhm.
Should they start the intro course below? Give them the real deal.
I feel like you should start the intro course because even the intro course, it gives you a whole lot of information. It's going to blow you away. So I feel like you should take the intro course, and then once you take the intro course, it's going to be a no-brainer that you should enroll into the full course and begin your process of breaking into tech. I mean, I really think that anybody who's serious about really trying to change their life, course career is going to be one of the best places you can do that at.
Right on. Well, Abner, thanks so much for being here today. Everyone listening to the interview at this point, visit the first link in the description below. 90-minute free intro course. I break down exactly why tech sales, what is tech sales, and how to get started. We'll see you there.